And then eventually, though, once my homie, who was kind of like my producer and my manager at the time, he's like, yo, we need to get on this Twitter thing. We need to get on this Twitter thing. This could change, our lives.
Yeah.
And he did everything he could, everything in his power to get me verified and to get that all out. So I reached out to Carly. I texted her, no response. And I called her, and it was like, this number is no longer in service.
No
Like she
way.
got to Hollywood, changed her number, and never let me know, which is all good because I literally could have cared less.
Yeah.
But it would have been nice if she could have just gave me a shout out. Like I felt like I was worthy of a
Yeah.
shout out. And what was really, again, frustrating about the situation is she went on to win. Like the song was going to be huge. The
Yeah.
video went, and what people don't know, the video had 1 billion views before it got taken down, and now it's back to 1.5 billion or something. So what happened was she got to Hollywood, couldn't hit a brother up, and around this time, I think I had my agents even trying to reach out to 604 Records, being like, hey, usually in this kind of situation, she's not been nominated for several Much Music video awards and all these award shows. Sometimes, if you have any class, you invite the person from the video to go with you to the award show or something like that,
Yeah.
And so they were trying to just contact her people, and it was like she had just completely ghosted. But I mean, her life, I don't blame Carly. I was pretty butthurt about it, but it's like her, she was riding a torpedo at the time to the moon, man. So what are you going to do? But
Yeah.
it was just one of those weird things because we were really tight and we talked every day for a little bit. And then all of a sudden she just fell off the face of the planet. And, I hate the expression, not trying to pump my own tires, because I've been trying not to say that too much because I do pump my tires a little too much still. But the truth is, like, man, that video was freaking huge. It's to this day like one of I think it's one of the top 10 most viewed videos in history. And that song, like, it just broke so many records. And it was just like, dude, like, you couldn't even reach back out and say, like, thanks for being in the video, Holden. That's all I was
Yeah.
looking for at the time.
I'm
A little. What are you looking at?
No, I was looking up awards, like, because we just mentioned awards. I'm not sure if all of these are for Call Me Maybe, but she's been nominated for a total of 71 awards and 129 of them, according
Wow.
to Wikipedia. And
Wow.
I'm assuming majority of those are Call Me Maybe. Well, Call Me Maybe was nominated for 2 Grammys in 2013.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
2 year, like, what was that? A year? Maybe I was.
Which I had.
Like,
Yeah.
when did Call Me Maybe come out? 2011 or 2012?
2012.
Okay, so I would have been grade 12, my grad year. So I was a little bit
That's
older
when
than I thought.
yeah.
So 17, whatever, same thing. So she was exactly 10 years old.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nominated for
Yeah.
2 Grammys, countless Junos, fucking basically
Excuse me.
every award show you can think of, it was nominated for.
Yeah.
Or won.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
and they didn't invite you to an award show. Didn't pay you royalties that you were supposed to get paid. Is that correct?
0 royalties. I got $500 for the day when I should have. Don't even want to get in. I had an entertainment lawyer try to look into it, and it's not. It's like I could be retired. I could be retired right now.
So you tried to pursue legal action, and what happened with that?
I had an entertainment lawyer contact me. I think he was a follower from Twitter or something. He's like, hey man, like, how come I haven't seen you doing any more things? Like, how come you're not more famous? How come, you're social? Like, how come you only have 1,000 followers on Twitter?
Crazy.
And I just kind of opened up to him, and I was like, well, because he's like, hey man, I'm an entertainment lawyer, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I just kind of explained to him what happened and how I signed this contract. And I, to the best of my knowledge, and I was young and a little naive, but like, I know for a fact that I signed a contract that I was guaranteed residuals or royalties, however it works. And I explained this all to him, and he was like, man, I'll work for you for free, pro bono, because we're going to get paid from this, because we're going to get that contract. And I don't know what his plan was, to sue Carly or 604 Records or whoever it was, but we had to, so we had to get my contract. So I called my modeling agency at the time. And this is, again, this might be now a year later, to be honest. Like, this is a little while down the road. And I because some other big doors opened from that. Like I didn't get paid, but some really big doors opened up, which I'll come back to. But this entertainment lawyer told me like, you got to go and get that contract, because if you can get your hands on that contract, I can get you paid. Like I can. He told me, he's like, you're, at the time, I don't even know what the views were at. But he's like, at the time, like you're owed like $2.5 million, and that was years and years and years ago.
Holy
So
fuck.
yeah, and I've had a couple entertainment lawyers look into it. But so what happened? Long story short, shady agent, shady agency, Richards Models in Vancouver. Fuck you, bro. Sorry, that's not at you. That's at this geek. He I don't know what he did with my contract. I personally believe that they stole a bunch of money from me, or they just really screwed up the whole deal. And so I called them several times trying to retrieve the contract. They told me that there was no contract. They lied and said that they lost the contract. They said that at first it was misplaced, then there never was one, then they lost it. Then they, like all these different stories. So finally I went in one day to the agency and I was just like, yo, like, I need this. Like, I was like, where's my money? Like, I need you to pay me my money right now. Where is this contract? And I got escorted out, I think, by the police, or they called security, and I ended up just leaving because I didn't have a very good batting record so far with the police. So I left, and I left empty-handed, no contract. And they just kept denying that they had no contract, which just makes no sense. Like there was a contract, obviously.
Did you try to
even if
contact 604 directly?
Sent them an email or two, sent them like a couple emails, I believe, but it was more, I think it was just more directly trying to get it through my agency at the time. But I think the entertainment lawyer then contacted 604 Records. And yeah, so nothing came from that.